Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at it again with another Tower of Adversity reset. And while the first ToA reset of version 3.0 was not really geared at all towards Tomb Break, any of these new mechanics, I think that this new one will be. So without further ado, we're going to be taking the time to look at all three of the towers, knowing that floor 4 of the hazard zone is going to be basically the hardest challenge that we have, and take a look at all the different buffs, all the different enemy types that are going to be available, and of course, test out some teams in the process as well. Just as a bit of a note though, I am using an account in Southeast Asia, so if there is any latency or skill issues regarding from that, that's the reason why. I'm very good at this game. All right. So, without further ado, let's go ahead. Let's get right on into it, looking at the Hazard Tower first, because that's typically where the big struggles are going to be. First floor is going to be a very, very, very familiar enemy, the Mech Abomination. One of the easiest bosses in the game that does have an attack or two that can grab you and be kind of annoying, but if you are able to dodge that attack at the beginning of the fight, not much of a challenge at all. And the buff over here is going to be very interesting. Resonators ignore 25% of the enemy's defense when dealing damage. So straight up, everyone gets 25% defense shred, which seems like a lot. It seems quite strong. I like seeing a buff that, you know, kind of unilaterally helps the roster. I think the only character in the game that isn't benefiting a lot from this one is, ironically enough, Chisa, because she already reduces defense, you're adding on additional defense shred. But even if you are using Chisa, then they'll be affected by negative statuses and they'll get this 20% damage amplification. So even the character, right, that I feel like would be the weakest over here still has some good advantages because she just might be a generalist support for floor 4, given that, well, she's going to give 20% damage amp to the entire team. So, yeah, I think every character should be good here as long as they aren't Fusion or Electro, because this guy's Electro and this guy's going to be Fusion. We got Glizzy Rider and Chasm Guardians down here. Yeah, I'm just going to be honest. This one should be pretty... These first 2 floors should be pretty easy. So I'm just going to use a very, like, traditional team for the Mech Abomination over here. Let's see what I got. Yeah, let's just use a Camellya team. Yeah, let's just use a straight-up Camellya team for this one. I feel like we will get good results. I don't see any reason why we wouldn't. So, yeah, we'll use Shorekeeper, Camellya, and of course, a good little Sanhua over here. She's going to be on basically no equipment. So, this is basically going to be a one-man clear. Let's get this one going, because I think this is like a good measure, once again, of how hard the ToA floors actually are. And let's just see. Give it our first stab and see whether or not HP inflation, any of that stuff is going too crazy. Because, yeah, no benefits, no real drawbacks on this stage.
Be gone.
Okay. Okay, we're getting some good dodges in. Alrighty. And we are getting a pretty good rotation going. I'm actually surprised I didn't, dodge that, though. Okay, I'm surprised we, didn't... I'm surprised we didn't, Need to dodge that one there. We kind of just ran past him. Yeah, I don't know. That felt like it was a little bit laggy. Wait, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like this is some crazy lag. Like my forte is like lagging. Like I'm noticing like that my Camellya shit is like delayed. Hey, I guess that's the issue with ping, guys. So, yeah, do keep in mind. That's a... Okay, I'm gonna be real with you there. That was actually lag. Wait, that looked like lag. What? Bro, like, straight up, the ping is actually, like, 500.
Frozen blockade.
Oh, shit. You are uploading? Yeah, honest. I wish that maybe the C servers are just lagging. This could be a Kuro thing, guys. Get exit lag. Pull the newest. Yeah, you know what I bet? I bet if I had Yao-Lynae on my team, I wouldn't be lagging. Yeah, that's the issue. If I had Yao-Lynae on my team, I wouldn't be lagging. That's how those guys over at Kuro Games get you, man. They give you 400 extra ping if you dare. Okay, all right. This is where shit, like right over here, bro. I literally cannot dodge that. All right, so we're just gonna lose an outro skill. Honestly, I think it's just a 3 rotation clear. Right? Like, it should just... It's a 3 rotation clear with a giga amount of lag right now. It doesn't seem that bad. Yeah, definitely a 3 rotation clear. Because I'm lagging so bad, I feel like my shit is like, my ER requirements are like getting disjointed too. Bro, I just tomb broke twice. Bro. Bro, it's so laggy, I tomb broke twice. And it only did the damage once, so like... We got the clear there. That was the most fucked up clear I've ever gotten in my life. Let me just say that. That was the most fucked up clear I've ever done in my life. And that was... I genuinely think that is just delayed by lag by like 15 seconds. But that's clearing. So... yeah, now we can go ahead. We've clearly seen that this team still has what it takes. We essentially don't have a sub DPS on that team, right? Remember, the Sanhua's build looks like this. Remember, guys, the Sanhua's build has +0 echoes on it and 12k attack on Overture. So that's what I mean by this is like 2.5 characters on the actual team. More like 2, if we're frankly being honest. Now we're gonna have this floor. And as you can see, that 25% defense shred seems to be working out pretty well on the Mech Abomination. Now let's see what it looks like over here when we're against maybe... oh, Jesus Lord, I got a connection error there. Yeah, let's see what it looks like over here when we're against Inferno Rider and the Chasm Guardians. And I think actually a really interesting team to use against this would be Yao-Lynae with Zhang Liao. I would like to see if Zhang Liao has enough juice to go into Electro Resistance with this new sub DPS on his team. That would be, I think that's a pretty cool one. So yeah, Yao-Lynae's gonna be on her signature. Zhang Liao's gonna have his signature, and well, let's actually get a, let's get the Void Thunder set on him. And let's check this one out. He's got a pretty decent build. Yao-Lynae's build is pretty good too. The same Shorekeeper over here. Let's give it a bit of a go. And I don't think ping's going to be that big of an issue in this team. I think it should be fine. Okay, that was like delayed. Anyways. Should be good. That was kind of sick.
Reconfiguration. Exploit. Profit. Reconfiguration. Complete over.
Vow from the soul. Letting war with time.
Pretty good so far. Unfortunately, one thing I am noticing is that, god damn, it seems like I don't have enough ER on this unit. Maybe the lag is, like, taking her ER away as well.
Pierce through the stars. Exploit. Profit.
Oh, he's damageable during his entry animation. Oh, they made him damageable in his ToA entry animation. Nice. Yeah, no iframes at the start. Okay, so that's just in all game modes now. Because they did it in double pawns matrix first. They did it in double pawns matrix first, right?
Special delivery. Go boom! That's all you got.
Variable elimination. Very confined within limits. Export.
All right, the clear time is definitely looking a little bit more suspect over here. I don't know how much of it is like from lag because I'm literally like doing Zhang Liao's attacks like twice. But yeah, it's definitely a lot more rough over here, even with Lynae, and I think a big part of it is just that electro resistance. And right now I'm just not generating Forte, so that could be it as well. So right now, I would say, I think I'm like losing ER on this character from the lag. Like, I'm like going in over here, doing the most fucked up rotations ever. But otherwise, I don't think it's like, yeah, we'll just have to see. We'll be playing this one again with a non-electro DPS over here. Yeah, we'll be playing this one again with a non-electro DPS because I don't know how much of that clear is me getting griefed from lag, how much of it is from the electro resistance coming in, and how much of it is from bad grouping in these stages. And I think via lag, I literally was missing hypercubes in that fight. Like, I would shoot them, and then the enemy was, like, in the other side of the arena because they kind of, like, phased through it. So, that is what I think went wrong with that clear. Now let's go ahead and try out a bit of a different team. A classic team that I feel like everyone is going to have in content that, you know, isn't necessarily geared for it. Because this is going to be a multi-wave floor. Let's see if Carlotta still has what it takes to get this done. And just so you all know, this is not my S4 Carlotta. This is an S0 R11 because, again, this isn't my account. So let's go ahead. Let's get Jeja on the floor. Get her on a good set for that. And see where we go from there. All right, we got a nice coordinated attack set. Let's give this a bit of a go. Yeah, we got the Blick Lord 9000. All right.
Quickly and swiftly.
Yo, where are they going?
Astral modulation.
Yo, where's my tomb break prompt?
Here comes the Cobra. My compliments. Brilliant light.
That's kind of cool that you can do that. I'm gonna be real. Wait, you can like cancel Carlotta's jump with a tomb break. Wait, that's kind of sick. You can cancel her fucking jump with a tomb break. Oh, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's kind of badass. Yo, I'm not gonna lie, bro. That's kind of badass. All right, come on. Like, this guy is surely, right, gonna be... So, this is the thing, right? You can clearly see me working around active lag to, like, delay my rotation. You won't have these issues on your server. So, expect some faster clear times.
Oath from the heart.
I will say, though, it's still looking great. And we did miss a crit, though, on very high crit rate characters, so that kind of does suck.
My compliments. The stage is set. Victory favors me.
Yeah, I mean... So basically, we clear about... we clear about like 5-10 seconds faster if we get that final crit on the last shot. This is basically a like 3 rotation, close to like somewhat 4 rotation, maybe, depending on how you group the mobs. It's like 3 rotations with a built team, right? And I would say into absolutely no resistance or bonuses at all, and with Zhang Liao sort of clearing into resistance, it looks like, in my opinion, definitely enemy HP has gone up because we're all dealing more damage at the same time. I don't know if the number of rotations has necessarily gone up, though. So, to me, it doesn't seem like anything too bad. All of my clears have been like 10 seconds slower than they usually are. I'm chalking that up to disgusting lag that I've had to deal with in the runs. So, overall, to me, at least floors 1 and 2 don't seem like anything too crazy. Just keep that in mind. Your mileage may vary. You might lag more or less than me. Now let's move on to floors 3 and 4. So the first buff that we're having on floors 3 and 4 is, of course, that after 60 seconds, everyone's damage increases by 5%. This is just the one that's in every single reset. You deal more damage as the stage goes on. Enemies' all attribute resistance is increased by 15%. Resonators with the shield are unaffected by this effect, and when the enemy takes Tune Rupture damage, this effect is removed. So, from what I'm seeing over here, there's a couple of ways to get behind this buff. You use a character with shields on them, use a character that can grant shields to the team, or you use a character with Tune Rupture on them. So, essentially, I see the way that this is going on. It's not the worst buff or the worst one ever. Because if you have a shield on your team, guess what, guys? You want to know who gives a shield on the team? Her. Him. And you want to know what else? There are also characters with built-in shields in their kit, right, when they take damage. So you got Augusta. And of course, you got Iuno too. But you want to know something crazy that's actually... Sorry, I'm reconnected. You want to know something crazy that's actually in the game? That, when Mornier releases, it might be a bit relevant. Take a look at the Halo Starry Radiance over here. And then take a look at this 3 cost. So, I don't know if 4 seconds is long enough for this to be active, but this does actually give the team a shield as well. Mornier could also just give the team a shield too. Who fucking knows when it comes to her kit. But the thing is that there's actually a lot more units and a lot more team comps than you might think that will probably just blow this thing up. And one team comp that I'm probably actually gonna try just to see how good it is, hopefully we don't have any glacier resistant enemies, is actually gonna be this one. Because guess what Taoqi has, guys? Guess what Taoqi has? One of the best shields in the game. Like, her shield is literally one of the best in the game. And she also has just straight up resonant skill damage amplification. So, this is an example of one of those teams where, having a shield isn't necessarily the worst thing ever, right? Not the worst thing ever. And, it can be pretty easy to weave into the rotations. Now, we got another buff down here. Oh, and by the way, Tune Rupture damage, the last one on here. Tune Rupture damage, only Yao-Lynae can currently do that. So, the list of characters that can negate that buff is actually larger than you think. You got Yao-Lynae, all the team shielders, and then, of course, right, the people that build their own shields during their rotation. Those are all individuals that can apply. This next buff is total damage is just increased by 10%. Everyone just does more damage. And when Resonators use a Tomb Break skill, the total damage of all Resonators in the team increases by 10%. So, it can be triggered once every 15 seconds and can stack up to 15 times. It basically is once a rotation when you use your Tomb Break. And so the idea is that as you use Tomb Break more and more, you'll increase the damage bonus up to 40%. So that's kind of like how I imagine these runs are supposed to go. The devs really want you to use Tomb Break and use it consistently. You also get a really massive bonus from using Yao-Lynae on Rupture mode because it looks like you get a 40% all damage increase. We, of course, will not be using that because I think the challenges are going to be too easy with it activated. Our goal is to take a look, right, and just see what we're looking at for a baseline. All right, so the enemies that we're going up against, and just so you all know, we will be using Taoqi. The enemies we're going to be going up against are going to be a Rose Shroom, Stonewall Bracer, Nocturnus Knight, and the Dragon of Dirge. And so, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to put into practice that whole shilling idea, right? And talk about, even with low-budget characters, right? With giga low-budget units, you might still be able to get some good stuff done. So, let me just go ahead over here. Let me just check and see if this Taoqi has some defense. Oh, she does. Oh, she do have defense pieces. Perfect. That's all we need. That's all we need. We're going to put some defense pieces, a level 5 Discord on her, 773 attack, doing absolutely nothing. And let's just see which echo skill she has activated. Ah, she got the impermanence Heron. We're good. We're good. And let's give this a bit of a try, ladies and gentlemen, and just see what this one is all about. So the goal over here, right, is to basically find a way to fill up Concerto for your Taoqi, because she's gonna naturally be kind of like your biggest issue. So, you know, just find like those windows to like swap, do all of her shit, because this is kind of like the unfortunate issue with her, man. Okay, I definitely should not have used her to Tomb Break either, because she does absolutely no damage. Yeah, I should not have done that. That was embarrassing. And now you're seeing over here, right? Taoqi gave that shield. Awesome, right? Now we have Taoqi's shield. And the very important thing that we need to do is not get hit so that we can sustain Taoqi's shield. Because her shield actually lasts for a very long time. But if I'm not investing in any of her stats at all, well, I should probably make sure that I'm taking at least a little bit of care of it, right? Yeah, because, well, that's just what's going to happen.
Victory, guide my blade.
So as you're seeing over here, the damage is looking like pretty good. I don't know. Is this guy Dora the Explorer? Where the fuck is he going? Anyways,
Got your back.
and you're seeing over here, we're getting our shield. Very nice. We did some dog shit grouping, though, on this side, so I'm not actually sure if we're going to be able to, who knows? We'll see, right? But one thing I got to make sure of, right? I can't drop that shield. Because of lag, I actually dropped my shield in the middle of the rotation, and I lost some of the damage. Which is unfortunate, right?
This is my ground. I will protect.
Bro, her voice is so bad. What is she?
This is my ground. I will protect.
Bro, she is so slow. It is unbelievable. Bro, it looks like I'm lagging, too. Oh, wow. Okay, well, hey, at least we can Tomb Break his body. Hey, at least we can Tomb Break his dead body.
Masterpiece complete. Surrender.
So, as you're probably seeing over here, this stage is really easy. I didn't expect it to be this easy. We're absolutely fucking destroying this thing. I'm gonna be honest with you. We are destroying this thing. I didn't actually expect to just, like, first time it this easily.
Now it's my turn. Attack is
I didn't actually expect it to be this easy. So, this is what I meant, guys, by the buff, when it evolves a shield, is actually very easy to trigger. This is an S0R1 Carlotta. This Taoqi is level 40. She's level 40 with literally no investment at all. All of her abilities are like level 1. And we just cleared this with like 20 seconds remaining. This is what I mean by it's very easy to play into the buff. This is what we used. We used this.
Maybe not.
This was the support. This was the sub DPS, guys. And this is the Carlotta. First try on insane lag on 500 ping. Enemies are teleporting everywhere on 500 ping. First try S0R1. That's it. This is what I mean by just, it's not hard to use the buffs. It's not. You want to know another character that really feels good with Taoqi? This one's gonna blow your fucking mind. You run this team, or you run this team. It's going to be good. Oh, this one's actually gonna be great. This one's gonna fucking blow shit up. Because you want to know what you're doing? You're replacing Cantarella's healing with Taoqi's shielding. It's still sustained. And guess what Taoqi buffs? Resonance skill damage that Frolova deals. This team is going to be better. It's better than the other team I was just using. And that's what I mean. Taoqi is literally the most broken unit I've ever seen whenever there is this whole resonators with the shield deal more damage buff. Just use her every time because she literally costs nothing. All you need is a Discord on her and a random Moonlit Cloud set. Like, again, you saw me put on the random fucking... You don't need anything to get her working. You don't even need to build her. She's level fucking 40 and she did that. So yeah, that's my take on these buffs. Just utilize old members of the roster that can heavily benefit from it. Now, unfortunately, this is going to be where I take back my previous statement about Frolova. You might be fucked because there are like 700 Havoc enemies here. Legitimately, you just might not be able... You might be able to use her here. I don't think you're going to be able to use her here because you have Crownless into the Impermanence Heron. But do you want to know who's going to absolutely fucking ruin this thing? This team will take this floor and destroy it. Brother, we did this on the AoE floor. Guys, we did this on the AoE floor with Carlotta. What do you think Carlotta's gonna do against 2 single target bosses? Try it? Fuck it. Okay, sure, we'll try it. We'll try it, right? And this'll just be my free-to-play tip. Every person, hopefully, should have a somewhat built Carlotta, right? She's the best newbie character, one of the best ToA units in the game. So, I mean, like, you should be able to build this team, right? Okay, I need to not do that because we didn't hit him with a single ability. Yeah, that is a time waster. Let's wait until he lands. Yeah, fuck you. Hey, give me that. Oh no! Yo, why he kind of got hands like this though?
No biggie, just a scratch.
Okay, you want to stop lagging, bro?
I engraft in you. I got your back. Now,
Oh, juicy!
my compliment.
How reliable.
I will say though, pairing with Taoqi does make you feel a bit different. I'm like trying to tomb break. What the fuck? I wanted to like tomb break before that shot, but the lag is so bad. Like, you guys saw what I was trying to do, right? Yeah, you guys saw what I was trying to do. Yeah, we might have to reset that one. That just felt bugged.
No biggie, just a scratch.
How did I tomb break him when this meter was not full?
My compliment.
How reliable.
I'm sorry. What the fuck was that? I'm sorry. What was that? Why did I just tomb break him at 20%? What the fuck even was that? You can auto tomb break attack. Oh, I see. Okay, so they added a way to counter that. Cool. I pressed F. Okay, all right. Bro, where'd he go?
Time to focus. Now it's my turn. Diminish. In war with time.
Where'd he go?
I got your back. This is my ground. My compliment. And your weak spot. The stage is set. Glory demands more. Is that it? Masterpiece complete. Surrender. Ordained. Victory, guide my blade.
Dude.
Modulation.
Yeah, it feels like only ping is the problem here.
No biggie. My compliment.
Okay, we're doing the mechanic over here. Okay, that was pretty good. Yeah, that's a lot of damage right there.
Victory favors me.
Boom. 2 hits right there. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Still, vow from the soul. Recognize me. Stay calm. This
The
is
only
my
unfortunate
ground.
part is that you kind of like are stuck here doing some dog shit attacks on Taoqi. And what you'll notice is that in this run,
No biggie, just a scratch. My
I actually was not maxing out the shield very much. And now I'm just sitting here waiting for this guy to spawn. Okay, this sucks.
stage is set.
Yeah, I don't know, man. This one just felt laggy.
In the name of the Montanas, surrender. Still, ordain. Recognize me. Now it's my attack is the best.
Okay.
defense. War with time. I got your back. My compliments. Running won't save you.
Okay, now I'm having like a bit of an ER issue as well.
Victory favors me.
And missing like every crit. Oh, wow. That's a bad crit to miss. Oh, that's a bad crit to miss right there. And I think I did inherent via lag. Okay, so what's clear is that if that Carlotta rotation crits, that kills it. But it's an easy clear with this team. I'm just lagging way too fucking much. Like, I'm lagging legitimately way too much to like even time. Like, I'm sitting here waiting 5 seconds for a boss to spawn. And we missed like a 400k crit, 500k crit. So if I'm clearing the floor that literally has more AoE or more enemies, there's no issue at all with this. It's just literally a lag issue that we're just struggling with over here. So what I'll say is that this ToA doesn't seem to be that bad. And I'm going to be honest, as long as you're constantly triggering those tomb breaks on the enemies, you're dealing a lot of damage. And if I'm at the point where I functionally have a one-person team, because Taoqi is not dealing any damage at all. She's not dealing any damage at all. I am intentionally using a character, right, that is just bypassing this and nothing else. And what I'll say is that when all of these tools are in the game to be able to work past this mechanic, I'm just going to be real with you guys. I think Yao-Lynae is, yes, Giga Shield. I think Yao-Lynae 100% is the best unit to use here because you'll get this Toon Rupture bonus, and then you'll get this bonus and this bonus. But it's so unnecessary to get decent clears that, yeah, I mean, the fact that I was clearing with 30 seconds left effectively on floor 3 just tells me this can't be that bad. Yeah, it really just cannot be that actually bad. And honestly, the only thing I was struggling with was like lag and building up Taoqi's concerto with that lag. So yeah, I'll say floors 3 and 4 don't seem that bad at all. And this might be odd to hear. I low-key think floor 3 and 4 might be better than floor 2. Floor 2 might actually be the hardest one here. That's what I'm genuinely thinking. Floor 2 might be the hardest one, just because Inferno Rider doesn't get broken. He just does not get broken because his first break only takes him off his motorcycle. So you kind of have no time in this fight to, like, breathe. And that's why I think floor 2 is a little bit hard, because Inferno Rider doesn't really have a break window. So yeah, that's what I think are going to be the main problems. I don't think floors 3 and 4 are bad at all. I'm going to be real with you. They took out the most cancerous bosses that we've had in the game. There's no Lampy Lumen. There's no Sentry. It's just Crownless Impermanence. And Crownless is so easy to counter with Tomb Break. It's like a joke. I thought it was a bug how easy it was to counter his special move, but you could just Tomb Break it. So, like, it doesn't matter. He's really easy to take down nowadays, and you're incentivized to Tomb Break. If you don't Tomb Break that attack, it's a DPS loss, and you get the bonuses as well. So, I think it really actually seems well designed to me. The mechanics are being introduced in a way that makes sense, and they directly benefit you in a massive way for using them, and you don't need Lynae or Mornier or any of these new units to do it. So yeah, no, it looks good to me. I'm not tripping at all. I have no issues with it. Now let's look at floor 3. Or, sorry, floor 4, side 1. Enemy Havoc resistance decreased by 10%, and casting an Echo skill increases attribute damage by 6%, stacking up to 4 times. The same resonator with identical echoes can't. At 4 stats, crit damage of all resonators in the team is increased by 36%. So this is the Frolova Tower. Let's just go ahead and give it a quick little try with not necessarily Frolova, but I mean, let's just see what a I don't know what to play. Do I just what do I play here? It's the fallacy of no return. I really don't know what to try. Yu Zhang Liao? Fuck it. Yeah, okay, we'll use Zhang Liao. Whatever. I don't care. Yeah, we'll just give it a quick try. We already use like Camellya and stuff. There's really nobody else to use.
Stay calm. In war with time.
Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best spot.
Oh!
Go over here. Thanks, where's the fire?
Okay. Oh, these guys, they like...
Confined within limits.
Bro, that was kind of sick. I am really liking how you can weave Tomb Break into, like, your combos. Like, bro, I feel like I'm playing a different game right now. Bro, I just, like, I threw a lightning bolt at the other guy, and then, like... That was sick! Did you see me, like, finish off those guys? Holy fuck, yeah, I don't know what it is. It does feel like a bit of a different game.
Drive safe. Don't blink. You'll miss the best spot.
I will say the Nightmare Thundering Mephis does have one of the best echo skills in the game, bro. You literally turn into, like, Zeus. That's the thing. You turn into Zeus and literally throw lightning bolts at people. Uh-oh, he's going sicko mode. I can't Tomb Break that. But what if I can just regularly break him, though? Oh, get down, motherfucker! Get down, Mr. President! Oh, yeah, I mean, he's... I will say, because we're probably using 2 Spectro characters into a Spectro-resistant boss, it's kind of taken a while. I will say this is one of the slower runs that I've done, but... I kind of do expect a time like this when I have only 1 character dealing damage to the enemy. That's just my take. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by a time like this when I have 2 Spectro units on the team. That's my take. I'm not very surprised by that. So, looked fine to me. You can just Tomb Break the fallacy before or after he enters sicko mode, and it feels like a fine fight. I have no complaints about that one. There was nothing that felt off or unfair or wrong with that one for me. Now we got the Lampy Lumen. When a Resonator casts their intro skill, they gain a shield of 3,000 HP. And when a Resonator gains a shield, their crit damage increases by 10% for 30 seconds, stacking up. I mean, this one just seems good. You get bonuses if you're Augusta or Iuno, but otherwise you still get 10% crit. I mean, what do you want me to say, right? I'm pretty sure this one's gonna be just fine as well. Fuck it. We'll just play the most powerful team we can imagine for it. Yeah, we'll play this one blindfolded, okay? Surely it can't be that bad. I'm just joking. I'm just joking. We won't actually do that. I'm pretty sure this is going to be just fine, right? The Lampy Lumen is typically actually the hardest boss in every single ToA run, but since he's on the side floor, I mean, we'll just have to see, right? All I know is that this dude's, like, freeze shit is the most toxic shit in the game. But, yeah, maybe I'll just read chat the whole time. Oh, he doesn't have an echo skill? Oh, that's unfortunate. Actually, it's kind of important for him to have an echo skill because of his job in the team, but whatever. We should still be able to get it. Yeah, no, looks pretty good to me.
I might take it. Enter hell's
Ooh, Scorch to Ash. Devour them all. Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Oh,
Ooh, devour them all. Woohoo.
in war with time.
All right, what is Chu Yang going to do without any actual shit in his kit? Oh, no, he still got it. Oh, you didn't see this one coming, did you, bucko?
Is mine to take.
Gotcha. Behave now.
Oh, you're trying to move, buddy?
I'll show you.
Yeah, this team just is so fucking easy, it's unbelievable.
Fight fire with fire.
All right, got it. Woohoo! This character's made for the disabled. I've already said it a couple of times. She's a one-button character. She's a one-button character. All right, but yeah, that's gonna be 3.0's first ToA reset. Let me give my takes on it. Understanding the new features that they've added, understanding the new mechanics, the new enemies, all of that. I think that for like the introduction of Tomb Break, Toon Rupture, the shilling, all of that, Lynae, Mornier, the future ahead, they did a really good job with it. I'm going to be real with you. I feel like they did a great job with this one. It doesn't feel like it's unbalanced, and there's enough strategies you can take to interact with these buffs to have a fun run, have a fun clear, and I think most importantly of all, experiment with teams. Because these like Toon Rupture qualifications, right, that you're seeing in here, when the enemy takes Toon Rupture damage, the effect is removed, right? When any Resonator in the team deals Toon Rupture damage, the total is increased, is unnecessary. It already feels balanced enough in terms of the amount of HP and the overall difficulty of these mobs on 3 and 4 that you don't even feel like you even need Lynae at all. She feels completely unnecessary. And I don't even think this whole like Toon Rupture thing is really going to be a focus for most people. Because you want to know what else is being overly shielded as well? Characters who can generate their own shields. So this is a bit like double shilling, where you got the Lynae shilling, obviously, because she's on banner right now, but then you got phase 2 shilling as well. And when these two are some of the most highly owned units in the game, Augusta and Iuno, I'm very comfortable in saying that. I think these are two of the most highly owned units in the game because they're so powerful and they have so many uses in different teams. And I think it's fair to say that there are a lot of players who are owning these characters and it's very easy for them to use them in this ToA. So it's kind of like a... You know, it's a bit like a double dip, right? Where the characters that interact well with the ToA floors are getting good clears, but your damage increases are so high from just interacting with Tomb Break that you don't feel like you need them at all. And I do genuinely think if you are planning on using a full shield team, this will be one of your fastest ToA clears ever. Legitimately one of your fastest ToA clears ever. And I think the only thing that I need to do to like really prove that is to just use probably the most shield team you can possibly use in this reset. And that's going to be putting Lynae over here right on... Okay, I'm going to be real with you, brother. This unit is not doing enough damage. You need more ER. Yeah, I know. I see why now. I'm getting fucked because I got no ER. Hey, there we go. Actually, I'm sorry. We're going to have to sacrifice her stats to get more ER. There we go. 130 is what I need. We're losing like 8% crit rate. Let me check out the Augusta too. Oh, brother, what the fuck? Hey, get her clothes back. What the hell? Why does Arrow Rover have gear on? The fuck? Anyways, that's... Oh, this Iuno is pretty good too. This is just what the most Giga shield team is going to look like. We'll just give it a bit of a run and... You know, just show you guys in finality what I mean by how disgustingly good the clears will get. And again, we're going to be into some heavy lag, but I don't think it should be an issue. Okay, how did I not dodge that? How is Shorekeeper still so broken after a year? Because this isn't ZZZ. And... Kuro doesn't need to release a new broken fucking support every 2 months because nobody's pulling on the characters because they're designed like shit.
With style and grace.
All right, here we go. Like, this is what I mean, guys. This is the damage. Oh, great. So, like, this is the thing. I could have triggered that Toon Break earlier and done more. This is what I mean by, like, it is so easy if you're interacting with the buffs because the damage is literally disgusting. And when this is what this is the highest performance I've seen, right, in a ToA floor with shilling. And so this just naturally means that the game mode can't have been that hard in the first place if when shilled it looks like this. The lag is the worst part. Like, I just lost like half my outro skill. That's it. This is the second boss, bro. Bro legitimately took 5 fucking business days to spawn, actually. Oh boy. 600K? 600K? Bro, that's just S0R1. And the buffs go so high. Your S0R1, Iuno, is critting for 600K. Brother, this is... I cannot say that the ToA is too hard when that is how it's balanced. Again, it's just I'm telling you, it's this S0R1. And that's the situation that's going to occur, right? When you put all those pieces together. I can literally have a 10-second intermission. Guys, I can have a 10-second intermission in the fucking run from lag and clear with like 50 seconds left. I was clearing with like a minute left with lag that prevented the enemy from spawning. So overall, I would just say with all the glue that we found, blah, 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 and obviously the huge hoops I had to jump through dealing with lag this stream, I could safely say Kuro did a fantastic job with this reset. I am actually so impressed with the fact that they decided to do the opposite of what I think a lot of people expected. I genuinely think a lot of people expected, like, oh, you gotta pull Lynae, you gotta pull Mornier, otherwise if you don't, it's gonna feel awful. No, bro, the way that it's balanced is essentially this. The game feels ridiculously easy if you have everything put together, and it presents a reasonable challenge that has you, you know, struggling with your roster, that has you, you know, really thinking about how you're allocating your units if you're not. And if you only have one shield piece, you got your Augusta or your Iuno, brother, I'm just going to be real. You're not going to be struggling anyways. So, again, as a reset, you've got enough free tools handy to just blow this shit up. And, like, I've only scratched the surface when it comes to what teams we could use. And what I'll say is, maybe this is like a step back in terms of the difficulty of the ToA. This could literally be what's going on. Somebody in chat suggested this. This could be Kuro taking a step back from how they've been tuning the ToA to instead just make double pawns matrix, right? The endgame mode. Or like this giga sweaty one, where you're meant to have a wide roster, blah, 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 crazy investment, stuff like that. And then the ToA has been tuned back to be more of like a, I don't know, hey, like, let's check out these cool new mechanics. That's what it seems like, at least for this reset. And I think a lot of people are very happy with that. And when you compare this to what other gacha titles are doing, like Genshin Impact and Zenless Zone Zero, where they introduced their new endgames, right? Their Stygians, their Deadly Assaults, and then proceeded to make their existing endgames feel impossible as well. Yeah, ever done Spiral Abyss nowadays? Ascendant Gleam, enemies with 70 HP bars? Ever done Shiyu Defense nowadays, where you now need 3 teams for Shiyu? Oh, right. And you also have to get the same rank on all 3 teams to get an S? Yeah, all 3 teams. Guys, this would be like, the new Shiyu is like if ToA, you needed 3 Doritos on every stage to get it clear. And if you got 2 on one of them, all of your stages would be 2-star. That's like, that's like how the fucking new Shiyu is designed. brother, it's like if you got a 2-star on here, all of your stages are capped at 2 stars. That's how they do it. It's crazy. So you better have everything buckled down if you're playing the Hoyo games. But for here, it looks like Wu was a bit more relaxed. And I'm not gonna lie, when you've seen what other devs are doing to ruin their titles and ruin their endgames, it's great that this is what we're getting in Wu. So yeah, let me know what you all thought about this first reset of 3.0, how you're feeling about it, and peace out.